everybody, welcome back to Jimmy is Promo, and today we're going to take a look at the most recent update to the Samsung One UI 2.0 beta program. So if you have yourself the unlocked Galaxy Note 10 or the Note 10 Plus and you signed up for this beta program, then you will have an update that you're able to install. So go inside of your settings, go to the very bottom underneath the software update, and underneath here just go to the very top where it says download and install. So in this video, we're just going to take a look at all of the little small fixes or bug improvements on this little build. And I also read online that in 2 weeks is when the next update will happen, and hopefully that might be the last one. So right around December 9th, December 10th, look back inside your phone to see if there is another update, and hopefully right after that we'll have the stable build. Now, I didn't really run into too many issues with this update here. I initially installed the beta program, so for me this is the first update, and really I haven't noticed too much other than I do know that a keyboard, there's a few small bugs inside the keyboard with resizing or either having those spaces or not having the spaces. Also, as well as the gestures when I'm using mostly the home screen. So when I'm trying to use the Android 10 navigation of swiping up, going to either home or showing the recent apps or trying to go back by swiping on the side, that was where I had the issues. So just go through a small list of everything that they fixed here. So in terms of the bug modifications, the screen flickers, I have not run into that one. When returning from some app to the home screen, the background can disappear or be blurred. I have not ran into that one either. The status bar disappears when turning the screen off while some apps is opened. When taking a screenshot and opening recent window after that, the screenshot of recent window is captured. Keyboard cutout at the bottom. The keyboard can't be resized. 2 contacts app displayed after the update. Application that has been removed from the folder and placed on the home screen disappears. After update, app shape changed to Android app shape, which I think with this one is talking about if you want to go to teardrop or some of the other icon shapes. That's probably what they're talking about there. Always on display doesn't appear while charging. Some people might like that. A noise can be heard when connecting a Bluetooth device. So this is a huge one. So I know that the fiance has had issues when it comes down to Bluetooth and using particular applications. I believe Amazon Music had really bad noise in the background, and so that was kind of annoying, but some of the other applications was fine. I know that when I first connected it to my Galaxy Buds, didn't have the best sound either, so my hope is that it looks like some of these Bluetooth issues have been improved. And then the improved gestures interaction, some problems have been fixed. Hopefully all the problems have been fixed, because really this was the only one that I ran into, along with a little bit of the Bluetooth interference type of a sound. So let's just go through, let's get this one downloaded. I wanted to let you guys know that there was an update out there for you to do. You do want to make sure that you are connected to a Wi-Fi network once you are connected to that one. So once we get connected, we will also get this one updated. Now, once this update is done and complete, I do want to test the navigation gestures just so I can kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So now that the phone has been finished, let's just take a look at just a couple things. One thing that also did pop in my mind is sometimes when I go into certain applications, the navigation bar disappears. One of those was actually Pokemon Go, so I went to play this a little bit earlier on, and down here this entire bar was just gone. It almost was as if all of these icons was still white from the previous screen, and so it looks like they disappeared. So it looks like this right here has been fixed. I can actually see the game tools over here, locking the screen, recents, home, and back. So that's one thing that is really nice, is you can see here that they are white. When you went into an application with something that had a completely white background, these did not change. So that was one fix. Now let's take a look at the navigation bar. Let's just see if it just got a little bit better. So let's go inside of display. Then inside of display, let's head down to navigation bar. Full screen gestures, let's head back into the more options. So this is the one that I want to use, which I want to swipe from the sides and the bottom. And also too, one of the things I just remembered is on the bottom where your home is at, it would also pull up my Samsung Pay all the time. So it would always pull that up. Right now I noticed that it actually worked normal this time. So it seems like some of these updates definitely did come into play. So let's say that I swipe up right here, it should pull up the recent application. So let's just open up another application here, and just so this way we can see more happening. So yeah, this is looking like the experience is getting a little bit better. And then right here, because I am home, there is no other applications to open up. Samsung Pay actually does finally open up, and I use it with mostly my membership cards and making payments and such like that too. So let's go on the sides over here. There is the recent application. Now let's say that we want to go on backwards. So let's say that we open up YouTube one more time. Now if I swipe from the side, it should take me back. So there we go, that works. Let's just go into one more screen. Let's go into subscriptions. And then let's go into MSNBC for some reason. If we go back, it should take us back a page. Back would take us back one more page, which is back to home, and back gets us all the way home. So it looks like navigations was fixed. That was my only issue. This is the way that I'd rather have my phone set up. I got used to the Pixel 4 XL having this with the Android 10. So I'm super glad that these fixes came about. Oh yeah, and there was one other thing, and that was inside of the device care. Inside of device care, I noticed that there was one application that was just killing my battery. So if you're running this beta program of the One UI Beta 2.0, and if you're finding issues with your battery and it's talking about Google, just put that app to sleep. And when it's in the background, it's going to be put to sleep anyways. It's not going to be draining the battery. So I noticed that that was one thing that I also had to do from before, and I'm not seeing it pop back up, that it was having a constant crash. So if you guys have the One UI Beta 2.0 and you wanted to look for an update, the update is here. It got pushed out either late last night, early this morning, and that's the purpose of this video and getting it launched today. But I hope you guys have liked this video. If you guys did, please give this thing a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to hit on subscribe. Subscribe right over here on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you liked this video, then more than likely, you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.